Good morning. If you woke up feeling stiff and heavy today, we're gonna shake that off. So grab your mat. You don't need any props. We're gonna sit crisscross right at the top. Once you make your way to a comfortable position, let's just place our hands on our thighs, close your eyes, and take a nice big inhale. And empty. And then start to take some neck circles. Going in both directions. Yeah, and then reach the crown of your head up nice and tall, lengthening your spine. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. We're gonna take our hands together and just roll out our wrists today. So maybe it's a little wave in your arms. Maybe it's keeping your palms connected and just taking some little circles here, up and down. Yeah, whatever feels best, whatever really gets into your wrists. Maybe pauses on either side. And then we're gonna span our arms out in front here, palms face forward as you stretch the fingers. And then you're gonna take your fingers to your chest, rolling your shoulders back, squeezing them together. And then push the hands back out, round your spine. Inhale the hands up high overhead. And exhale, take your hands behind your head here. Maybe interlacing your fingertips or just supporting your skull. Take your elbows out just a little wider. Take your chin up to the ceiling. And then wrap your hands behind your back. You can interlace your fingertips, roll the shoulders forward, tilt the chin up, and then round it down, let the shoulders go, release the hands. We'll walk our hands forward. And then we're gonna switch which leg is in front here. And then walk forward again. Tilting your chin right to chest. Big breath in. Empty out. Walk your hands over to the left side, tilting your left ear to left shoulder. And then walk your hands over to the right side, right ear to right shoulder. Come back through center here. And we're gonna switch back to the other leg to walk on the other side. So walking over to the right ear to right shoulder, and walk over to the left ear to left shoulder. Coming back through center here, reach your arms up nice and high, touch the ceiling, and exhale, cactus your arms out, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open twist to the right side. Back through center, open twist to the left. Coming back through center, we're gonna hook our hand to our knee as we twist to the right, looking off over your right shoulder, and then back through center. Twist it off to the left, hook your right hand right on your left knee as you glance past your left shoulder, and then back through center. We're gonna make our way down to a child's pose. So taking your hips nice and wide if you're ready for the stretch. Yeah. Or keeping your knees tucked in if you need a little support before you move. Right here, I want you to set an intention for your day. Maybe an intention for your body to allow some softening. Take another big inhale. And empty. And then I want you to walk your fingertips up just a little higher on your mat, lengthening in your spine. And walk your hands over to the left, dipping into your left shoulder, your left hip, and then walk it across to the right. Dropping your right ear in, your right shoulder down, your right hip, and then come back through center. Start to roll your forehead on your mat. Start to rock your hips side to side. And then make your way up to a neutral tabletop. We're gonna step our right leg out behind us and just rock forward and back. Waking up the calves, the hamstrings. And then I want you to lift the right leg up, bend the knee, tuck it into your chest, and send it long. And then we're gonna plant it behind the left ankle and keep rocking. Yeah, and then just lift the right side body up, twist your back knee. We're just gonna take some arm circles here in both directions. And then come back through center. Extending your left leg out, rocking forward and back, getting into the toes, the calves, the hamstrings. Just little bounces. And then lift your left leg up. Send it into your nose, lengthen it out, and cross it over. Starting those bounces one more time, rocking back and forth. Yeah, and then we're gonna twist the right knee back, open up the hips, and start your arm circles. Take it in both directions. And then come back to your neutral tabletop. Curl your toes under, pick it up for down dog, and then roll back to tabletop. Send your hips back, child's pose, and then take it back up to table. Curl your toes under, down dog, and then start to pedal. Start to push the mat away, maybe walking your hands in just a little closer as you bend and extend just one leg, then the other. And then I want you to walk your toes up to your hands. Halfway lift, straight spine, gaze to the top. Fold. Fingertips walk to the right side and then to the left. Come back through center. Halfway lift. Fold. Ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Start to bend your knees. Maybe take a half step out with both legs and then start to rock side to side. Start to sway. Start to bend one knee, then the other. As you tuck your chin to chest and get in nice and low. And then forward fold, drop your hands, place your hands underneath your feet here, bend your elbows out to the sides, bend your knees nice and deep and tilt your chin in. We're gonna start to just extend our legs and bend here, just lightly, just going through your range, bending and extending. It doesn't have to be fully straight. Yeah, and then let your hands come out, halfway lift, fold, rise tall, reach, big stretch. Exhale, cactus, the arms out, push the hips forward, gaze lifts. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fall to the right side, pressing the left hip forward, rolling the left shoulder back. Take your gaze high and come back through center. Fall off to the left, press your right hip, roll your right shoulder back, take a glance up to the ceiling and back through center. Cactus, your arms out, squeeze your shoulder blades, reach high, fold. Halfway left, high plank, step it back, and then send your hips high for down dog. Your right leg lifts, send it in knee to nose, lengthen, step it through track star. So just rocking side to side here, rolling the toes up on either end, sending the hips back a little further as you glide, getting really comfortable, really open here. And then we're gonna pop a squat on the left side for seated tree. So take your hands to the outside of the pinky toe, reaching towards your front foot here. Maybe both arms are involved. I want you to try to lengthen from your core here. So lengthen from your ribs, lifting up and empty. And then we're gonna make our way out and back up to our track star. So this might feel a little crunchy, that's okay. Get all the pops out. Maybe it's a little shorter. Maybe you just think about pressing your hips back. And then we'll take our tree on the right side of the room. Sending your left leg out. Reaching for your pinky toes, lengthening from the rib cage here. Maybe taking both arms, maybe reaching overhead. Take a big breath. Empty. And then make your way back up. We're gonna come to our high plank, press the ground away, gaze to the top. Roll the hips back, walk the hands in, pressing your heels down nice and low, just bouncing the heels up and down. And then you're gonna lift your left leg, knee to nose, send it long, step it through track star. Rocking side to side once again. This time bringing some arm circles in on either end, maybe tucking your hand behind your back, looking over your shoulder. And then stopping in the middle for a wide-legged fold. I'm gonna switch perspectives to face you, but just start to settle in, widening your stance here to whatever feels most comfortable. And then taking your hands down to your ankles, tucking your chin in, softening down to the ground. And then bringing your hands behind your back if that feels good. Letting your arms come back down to the mat and then halfway lift, airplane arms. Fold in, rise tall, 5-star big stretch, press your hips forward, inhale. Exhale, drop your shoulders back, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach. And exhale, goddess, sinking in nice and low, just shimmying your hips down. That's all we're doing here, just shimmying and moving. No need to pause in the center. Just rocking and rolling the inner hips here. And then fold. Taking your knees down here. We're gonna set up for a camel pose. So you're gonna come up to a knee stance here, reach your arms high. And then you can either reach back to your toes. I'll switch myself here. You can either reach back to both toes or one at a time. Whichever feels better here. If you want to do just one arm reaching back, you can. And then we'll switch arms if you just took one. Big stretch. And then start to soften. Make your way back down. Uncurl your toes. Set up to a child's pose. Let this one be a little more restful, maybe bending your elbows out to the sides. And then we're gonna make our way to a Savasana, but you can take a belly Savasana or you can roll over onto your back. Whatever feels better for you here. Once you settle in, just start to soften from head to toe. If you took a belly Shavasana, loosening up your elbows, taking them out just a little wider, maybe removing your hands from under your head. Let your skin soften into the mat. And then start to bring attention back to your breath. And wherever you are, bend your knees, whether that's on your back or your belly. We're going to start to rock our knees side to side. Yeah. And then make your way up to your comfortable seat. Your gaze can stay lowered, your eyes can stay closed. Place your hands right at your heart space and join me in closing with 2 breaths in before an exhale. Fill up. 1 more. Empty. Thank you so much for choosing to practice with me today. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. I hope your body is feeling nice and woken up. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, and let me know if there's anything that you'd request that I do. Take care.